and hits.
Come at you this evening from Globe Life Field in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers. Interleague Baseball, next. Brandon Webb, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping up is Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. In time, one away.
Batting second.
And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 6,
Digging in next, Stan Musial. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And stepping in, Michael Young. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
leading
first.
up for the Rangers, the shortstop, Michael.
Now here's the pitch. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Standing in now, Paul Molitor. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Young, the runner at second with 1 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the air out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Grady.
The batter will be Grady Sizemore. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. He's set and the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swinging bunt. Ready with the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. Rangers leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. First pitch on the way. Here it comes on 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Next up is Pudge Rodriguez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 53.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adolis Garcia. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sinker, and this one's over as well, 0-2 now.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Count is 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Rortvedt is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
And now here is Don Mattingly, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Don Mattingly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player. Man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Yordan.
Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
The 1-0 home. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Pulled toward right center field. Number 9 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 7.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
At the plate now, Jason Giambi, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that misses 1-1. Mattingly leads off first with one away. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
First and second now, one man out. Now the double steal is on here. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Ben Rortvedt. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Michael.
Next, it'll be Michael Young. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Now here's the first offering. Popped him up. Rodriguez has a play, and that ends the inning. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. Now to the plate, here is number 9. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch.
Ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
This is beyond you. You deserve more.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. Ball 1, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Lifted down the line in left. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Rios leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. On the ground towards Young, it's short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now. pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Padres leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So stepping in is Bryce Harper. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Paul Molitor. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners are at first and third with none out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Don Mattingly will bat next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
popped him up. Rios is there. One down.
The left fielder, number 44, Jordan.
Runners hit the corners here with one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Jordan Alvarez. From the stretch, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Jason Giambi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and they're runners at the corners now. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
2-2.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. 3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the next to bat will be Gavin Lux, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Skied into very shallow right. Garcia is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. All set for the start of the 4th, and next to hit will be Luis Arraez.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
1-0 the count. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Padres.
Next, here is Stan Musial. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1-2.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters, from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Scooped up over to first, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rangers 2 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing a really good job of hitting off the fastball today. So far, 6 of their hits have come off the hard stuff, so it seems like they're certainly timing those pitches well. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now to the plate, Ben Rortvedt flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Rangers, the catcher, Ben Rortvedt.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
To the plate now, Michael Young. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Popped him up. Musial in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Third baseman, Paul Molitor.
In now, Paul Molitor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Grady Sizemore, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Fouled away. Harper over at second. Molitor on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2.
2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Standing in now, Don Mattingly, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia finds some space out there for the catch. Back, Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the
Ron.
top of the 5th and
Rodriguez.
set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Still 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 53.
Next to stand in is Adolis Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game
Now
after that
batting,
earlier hit.
number
Tough to
9.
score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Up next, number 9 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope. Ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball.
Edwin Rios, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck.
Yeah.
Good pitch there on the inside, black, called to strike. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and that brings in Edwin Rios. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's ball down.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. First and second now, one man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. There to play it is Young, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Christy Mathewson is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 0, Christy Mathewson.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
Yordan Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Outside. That's the ball.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Jason Giambi. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping in now, Gavin Lux. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 3-0. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Sizemore is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Luis Arias. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
1-0.
1 out.